finally we're going to take a look at a macro move, and namely it is about second Rift Herald.
Yeah, so this one's really interesting. Renekton just got done doing the Krug, so he starts this clip with 173 EXP, goes down into bot lane. Now, Mad Lions already pushed the wave into mid, but they're gonna rotate into mid lane, and they're gonna share EXP on 4 champions. So this is a lot of reduced shared EXP. In doing so, Renekton's down in bot lane. Bot lane gives 105 gold on its own, 255 EXP on just that minion wave, but a cannon wave is gonna give you 170 roughly, 345 EXP, which is gonna total about 600 EXP. This is anywhere from 68 to 50% of a level at this game timer. So even though you rotate to the Herald, you get 100 gold, you get 206 experience, Renekton is invalidating the gold and EXP that you're getting from the Herald itself, and then because you left him in isolation and he's not sharing EXP, he's getting higher upside on EXP, he's getting the turret plates himself, and it just doesn't make any sense. This is a giant fumble that pro teams all around the world make, where they're not losing to Boris, no, they've gone the next step. They bought a calculator from Boris, and now they're losing to the calculator that he provided them with, so not really working that much. So it might have been from the LCS. But Rogue, in the end, they ended up making up way better than Mad Lions, and it doesn't make sense either, because when you consider Mad Lions' team composition, the space advantage that is gained from getting a Rift Herald and accelerating the game is counterintuitive to their team composition.
I also want to look at the specific replay that you requested in terms of the Rift Herald, if you remember, before we show it. Harking back to, oh no, ruined! You talked about this earlier.
No, so this is actually not the second Herald, but the first rather. And because of this ward on the top side of the map, Tinks is seen starting up the Herald. And if you actually were to pan down and look at what's going on in the bottom lane, is the lane is pushing against Vitality. Skeens is down here, so what can Jesu and Tweets do? They don't have good ranged wave clear or anything less like this, so they cannot break the freeze. With a cannon minion there, there's absolutely no chance. So they're forced to play, you know, from quite a distance, and because it's also a range support, they can't even approach the wave because they get poked out.
And the other thing about this is when you're doing the Rift Herald right here, you notice that all of his camps are up as well. And when you're trying to rush towards the level 9 breakpoint for the 35% increased EXP in the jungle, it doesn't make any sense. You're just stifling yourself. Your bot lane gets reduced amount of EXP, or not reduced, they get denied that EXP, they get denied some gold because you're not there to help them. And then you just actually set yourself behind in the jungle against the Olaf. Nothing made any sense about it, and he just stifles himself so hard for no reason.
And I think another thing that people maybe don't take into consideration when it's like, what's the value of Herald versus other things on the map is, turret plates are one of the only sources of gold in League of Legends that do not come tethered to EXP. So you might get 360 gold off of a couple of turret plates, but that's by itself. 360 gold from turret plates is worth less than 360 gold from minions because there is not that source of EXP, and I think that people don't appreciate that because the number doesn't pop up and you don't use EXP to buy items, but it's very important.